Making the people feel sort of bad as well is all part of it, mentally bad and stuff like that. It's all part of the strategy of the East invasion of the West. It's now coming to South Africa, right? Now, if you know about the South, it's basically a downwards point, on the compass, right? Which becomes like a downwards point on the pentagrams as well. I've showed all this stuff in different videos. Right? The South, they use the South to point downwards and demonize, as in the pentagram, right? So as you see, this direction points south, that's south, downwards, right? So you use this to basically scare goat. As you can see, the shape becomes a goat, right? When you revolve it and point it up that way, it becomes different, it becomes a symbol of man or something, right? And the goat one becomes a symbol of obviously like the goat, the scapegoat, right? So it's Jew, it's basically Jewish. Like they view themselves as the man, the Jews, and they view the non-Jew as animal, which they become this, see? So that's why they do that, right? So when they had the South Africa, it was a psyop, a mental psyop on the Western peoples. Right? So the same as that Southern Poverty Law Centre. You know that one where it demonises white racists and all this. This was a massive psyop, and somehow attributable to the white man. Attributed all this South Africa to the white man being cruel and all this. I was with that. The people who actually took over South Africa, or were supposed to have took it over or whatever, right? Were the Boer people, who were Dutch Jews, right? And not even whites at all, right? The Dutch Jewish. So basically, in some way, this came back upon the European peoples, who were basically of that German, British lineage, right?
Now, this is something that we haven't heard before. While under arrest at the police station after the incident, says the prosecutor, Axel Rudakabana was heard to say, "It's a good thing those children are dead. I'm so glad, so happy." And it was at this point that he started shouting that he was ill I'm not going to remain quiet. I can't continue with this.
Yeah, Martin, I do just have to bring you this from Merseyside Police. They're saying that Axel Rudakavana did not attend hospital this morning. Reports coming into us, sources saying that Axel Rudakavana attended hospital in the early hours this morning for treatment. Merseyside Police are saying that is not the case. However, inside court, Rudakavana within the last few minutes has been removed from the courtroom at the judge's request after shouting, "I feel pain. It is not my fault. I need to see a paramedic. Stop ignoring me. Don't continue. Don't continue. Don't continue." That resulted in the judge asking for him to be taken out. He shouted, "I feel ill. I'm not going to remain quiet. I cannot continue with this." He has now been removed from the courtroom. Just more distress and disruption for those families
Yes.
inside court, Martin.